It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Let's straighten up this sign a bit, shall we? It's been wonky for weeks. To be fair to me, I have knocked out the side of my house. And I think it just fell over, and I've been so busy that I forgot to put my sign back up. But anyway, it's straight. Today's beer is by Elgoods Brewery, and this is a bottle of their Black Dog award-winning ale. Coming in a 3.4% ABV in a 500 milliliter bottle. Ignore the condensation on the bottle. Completely ignore that, because it's been out the fridge the best part of 40 minutes. I like to store my beer cold. I like to drink it at a slightly, I don't want to use the word warm, because people, you know, it's that old kind of like thing in there, that warm old man's beer. We don't drink our beer warm. It just gets confused. We just keep it in the fridge and have it slightly warmer than fridge temperature. That's what we'd say, wouldn't it? Black bottle cap on this one. Beer in the glass. Oh, bit of smoke on the bottle opening. The reason why we choose to drink, I say we as a collective of people who like to drink good beer. That's everyone. That's probably you watching the video. There's a reason why we drink our beer slightly warmer than fridge temperature, and that's because we want to have all of the experience, all of the flavours of the malt that the brewer wants you to experience, and they want you to taste all of the hops in the beer and everything else that's in the beer, all of the other flavours, all of the other ingredients in the beer, I think become elevated when you... I never drink my beer below 6 degrees. I think between 6 and 12 degrees is absolutely perfect, especially for an ale like this. So beer in the glass. We've got a very thin one finger whitehead. It's a jet black. Well, I say jet black. It's almost jet black. There's a little bit of light bleeding through the side of the glass. Good levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, and it just got that kind of wonderful, reminds you of the pub. It reminds you of the pub. It's a dark mild. Here comes the rain. It's a dark mild. It reminds you of walking into a pub on a cold November's night, looking for something hearty and warm, I use the word warm again, to enjoy. The beer is available from our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK, with a fabulous range of beers from all around the world. If you love your beer, if you worked away, if you've been on holiday, you found that beer that you absolutely love and you want to drink it whilst being away, or being back home, should I say, the best place to find it is beersofeurope.co.uk. There's a link in the description of the video for that. But I want to taste this now. The aroma, the look. This seems my type of beer. Cheers, everybody. Oh, a treacly, sweet, malty, probably a little bit of, they call it, only because I've brewed with regional brewers, brewer's syrup. There's a little bit of brewer's syrup in here. There's a little bit of, I don't know, I might be wrong, and I apologise to Elgoods if I am wrong, but I'm gonna give my initial assessment of this. I'll read the ingredients on the back of the bottle later, if there are any. I'm gonna say that there might be some glucose syrup in here. I just drank two really good German beers, two really good German lagers, and they're so clean, they're so crisp, they're so kind of just raw ingredients, malt, hops, yeast and water, and you just get it, you just kind of like get that there's something in here that on a personal level maybe shouldn't be. There is a bit of roasted malt. There is a bit of bitterness coming through from the hops. There's a bit of bitterness coming through from the roasted malt as well. But there's high levels of sweetness in here too. I'm gonna check, I can't help myself. I'm gonna check, and I'm sorry if I'm blasting through people's secrets. I know there's secrets in the brewing game. So there's a description, and this is where the law in the UK, I feel, on a personal level, needs changing. I think there should be, by law, ingredients on the back of a bottle, like there is with food. You're still consuming it. I can taste it. I can taste the glucose syrup, but many of you may not be able to taste it. Our award-winning traditional dark malt, full of roast malt flavour. Roast malt flavour, see? Brewed with finest malt and hops. That's all very good. That's all very kind of like, yeah, there's malt, there's hops, a full roast malt flavour. It's like bending the, it's bending reality almost, like, you know, it's where's the ingredients? There's no ingredients on the back of this bottle. They're based in Wisbech, Cambridgeshire. You want to love it. You want to love it. It's traditional. They've probably been around a long time. 1795. They probably weren't using glucose syrup back in 1795. In fact, I can probably guarantee that. It's just cost cutting. It's just survival. It's unfortunate these brewers, if you went back to the first iteration of this beer, a dark mile from Elgoods back in 1795, it was probably all malt. 99% sure it would have been all malt. I can taste the glucose syrup in here. Again, if I'm wrong, I don't think I am, then I apologise to Elgoods. But I'm going to rate it, that's going to give me a headache. That's going to give me a rip-roaring headache, that one. I'm going to say 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.